God damn it. All right, now let's shift gears. We're shifting gears. You know, half of doing these fucking stupid ass fucking podcasts is coming up with these like metaphors, these similes, these analogies, you know, just a way to transition from one thing to another. We're jumping in, we're switching gears. I've never even drove a car. I've never driven a car, so I've never even actually switched a gear. I don't like swimming. I don't often jump in, you know. But anyway, so insert whatever transitional metaphor you want to use here. We're going to talk about Fox News. Fox News is, well, it's a website and it's a news station. And so they made some really rough statements on, not on Jewish, unlike Kanye West, but they made some rough statements about, I guess, college kids. I don't really know. Let's watch. Let's check this out.
Where you're out there protesting about everything on campus, then I don't know if you really need a cat. I'm not really sure, but this is just another example.
So the Chiron says, study cats on campus help the highly emotional.
Of how we are raising snowflakes. Because, I mean, if you honestly can't make it in college, then just drop out. I mean, well, although I know a lot of people want to take advantage of the freebies, but just drop out anyway. Do us all a favor. I don't think animal rights activists would be too proud of this either. I wouldn't want any college student manhandling my cat.
Yeah, but Kaylee, I don't think these...
Okay, so study says having pets at college helps you do better in college. It doesn't say, like, college kids, like, beating the fuck out of their cats makes them do better. What does that mean? A college kid manhandling your cat? Is someone in college not allowed to own a pet? What? And also, are all college kids men? Like, what? What? Okay. But again, also, if you have a pet, you shouldn't go to school? What? What? If you have a pet, you should not go to school. Okay.
Kids need cats. I think they need discipline. I think they need a slap in the face. Because these are the same kids that get a professor fired for being too hard on their way to medical school.
Point.
These are kids that can't even listen to a conservative viewpoint. They shout out speakers. They chase them off campus.
What? Like, first of all, how do you know that these, like, how do you know these demographics, right? How do you know that, like, the Venn diagram of people that like animals is the same as people that yell at people on college campus? How do you, where did that, was that in the study? Was that in there? Was that, like, one of the crosstabs in this research?
But a cat...
Also, college... literally has always been billed as a place to explore ideas. Right? That's always what you learn all different walks of life and viewpoints. That's what college is billed as. So people aren't allowed to debate politics in college because right-wingers will get triggered and call the other side snowflakes if they disagree. I love this, by the way. Like, right-wingers are so afraid of being mocked and proven wrong that they have to call the other side snowflakes as a way of projecting their own insecurities on the other people. Right? Again, if someone wants to debate with me, that's fine. I accept debate. Let's debate. Why is it that right-wingers will cry and whine and sulk away like little fucking crybaby little fuck faces, right? Now, again, also, what the fuck does this have to do with owning a pet? What does this have to do with having a cat? Let's find out.
Will make everything better. Guess what? That doesn't work in the real world.
Yeah, you're talking about my professor that I love so much back at NYU. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
No, I remember on one of my campuses getting a note that there would be dogs and puppies for us to soothe us during exam time. And I thought, is this real? I mean, no.
What does that mean? Is this real? Oh, hey, I brought my dog to school. You know, he's a really good boy. Is this real? Did someone bring a dog to school? It is real. Like, could you imagine? No, honestly, imagine. Like, imagine having this kind of, like, demented meltdown. Someone brought their dog to school. Oh my God! Ah! Ah! Right? Like, imagine, like, What? That apparently there's 2.5 more minutes of this.
Oh, what a distraction for kids who don't want to study. Number one. Number two, I don't need to be coddling a puppy. I need my, organic chemistry book if I'm, in
The idea that if you go to college, you have to study literally every second. Now, again, these are the same motherfuckers that are like, why are you taking out a student loan? Shouldn't you work through college? You should be getting 2 jobs while you're going to college so that you can pay off your loans. These same people, the same motherfuckers I've seen literally. Now, I'm not talking about like, conservatives as a group. I'm talking about these literal same human beings. Like these motherfuckers on screen right now, like 3 months ago, said that if you wanted to not have student loan debt, you should have worked while you were in college. So 1 minute, it's you got to study organic chemistry literally 100% of your free time. The next minute, it's you got to have a full-time job also. Like, again, what? What if someone, I don't know, chooses not to have a full-time job and wants to pet a puppy for half an hour instead of going to fucking Mickey D's for 8 hours? Again, what the fuck?
Pre-med here. This is insanity. Give me a cup of coffee, a cookie.
It's insanity? It's insanity. Having a dog while you go to school is insanity. Yo, what? What? How? How is that possible? How is that possible? You know what else is really crazy, though? Check this out. I'm going to rewind a little bit here.
Sanity. Give me a cup of coffee, a cookie, and a stack of books, and I'm set.
No, actually wrong. Wrong. Drinking coffee and staying up all night and eating sugar, you know what it does? It actually makes studying less effective. That's right. Check this out. If you don't get a proper amount of sleep, you have a lower ability to retain information, right? So if you stay up all night to study, you will be having less information than if you studied earlier and then got a full night's rest, right? So this bitch, this stupid fuckface trust fund baby whore, is going out there saying having a dog at college is insanity. By the way, destroy your body and also find less effective ways to study because I'm so smart. Like, what the fuck? What? What? Yeah, let's tell kids to stay up 4 nights in a row. Just have some coffee. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. It doesn't work.
I don't need a puppy in my lap to study for exams.
That's right. But they're also getting free tuition, too. So the list is endless of what these kids...
Who's they? First of all, who's they? They are getting free tuition? Who's they? Who's getting free tuition? I want to meet those people and ask them how they did it.
Kids are getting with our tax dollars.
Like, do they not understand the difference between, like, 6% of tuition being paid for by the government and free? Like, and free, do they really not understand the difference between, hey, we'll pay for like 5 or 6% versus, oh, by the way, it's free? What? It's free. It's free. So I can go into college right now and say, oh, I saw on Fox News that college is free. Yeah, tax dollars. They're paying. It's free, right? That's what You're telling me Fox News lied to me? It's not free? What? But they said it's free. The news on TV lied to me? What? Really?
It is, and it's also part of the indoctrination. I mean,
I love this. Yes, it is free. That's true.
Is endless of what these kids are getting with our tax dollars.
It is, and it's also part of the indoctrination. I mean, they are being trained. You might go in there thinking, I've got to get my philosophy book, I got to get, the chemistry book. And then you're told effectively by the university, no, you need a puppy.
Okay. The idea that the university is forcing people to have puppies or kitties and not, I don't know, maybe providing it as an option. Yo, I mean, we're talking about these people belong in a mental institution. Like, I'm not even joking. This is psychosis. Like, I'm saying this in a literal medical sense. These bitches are psychotic. They need to be sedated. They need to be put in straitjackets. These fucking people are psychotic. They're experiencing literal medical psychosis. What the fuck? So not only is college free, but they're forcing kids to pet dogs instead of studying? And that's indoctrination? Like, what? It's indoctrination. So wait, okay, college is free, and they're indoctrinating you into petting a dog? What? What?
This is what you need. You need, I mean, cats, I'm not so sure. Cats could walk away from you, which is even more traumatic when they don't come when they're called. But so, you know, I was on Wall Street walking my dog, my collie Shepherd Mix, who's since passed away, named Sydney. And there were students at Wall Street near the stock market. And they all ran at us, and Sydney loved it. But they said, we're studying. We're in the midst of finals. And I said, well, instead of hugging my dog, you should go back to studying.
Amen, Tammy.
Again, now I need you to understand this. Studying is not a thing. There is no such thing as studying. Like, I need you to understand this. Like, when adults tell you to study, what they're doing is they're giving you no helpful information. They are providing to you disinformation. They are lying to you about the most effective way to intake information and stressing you out. There is no such thing as open a book and study, right? In order to properly absorb information, it's all about mindset. Again, if you've been up for 2 days straight, again, you are not going to have that information stay in your brain. You need to sleep well. You need to eat well. Again, the popular meme is that college kids eat ramen noodles and they have no nutritional meals at all. You know what that does? It reduces your ability to intake and keep new information. Now, again, also, the idea that, oh, you're studying, so you're not allowed to go outside for a couple minutes? You're not allowed to go outside for 5 fucking minutes because you're studying? What? What? But also, by the way, you should have a job when you're in college. But also, it's free? What?
And this is because it's the training for the real world. No one's going to hand you a puppy in the real world.
Now, I just want to say this much. I've told this story before. But I in the real world, I happen to exist in the real world. And I was living with my family. And there was some sort of emergency. I don't really know all the details. And basically, a dog was dropped off at our house. And that dog's name is Max the dog. He's my precious baby. So in my actual real life, right, I had a dog literally delivered to me for free. So I'm just saying, hey, my lived experience, I have had dogs given to me for free. So I don't know what this bitch is talking about. But also, what does that mean, training for the real world? The real world is where you read books all day, every day, and nothing else? That's the real world? The real world is where you sit at home and study all day? That's not the real world. That's not the fucking real world. What? The real world is sitting in bed, eating cookies and drinking coffee, right? And reading a fucking organic chemistry book. That's the real world? That's not the real fucking world.
And I think that's one of the most important lessons, right?
Yep, 100%.
Nuts. I was hoping for a puppy on the couch. Maybe a cat. Okay, these kids are the problem.
By the way, look at this. Can we talk about how instead of having windows, right? Fuck that shit, right? Windows, imagine that, right? They have 4 giant flat screens that are just like hooked to a live feed of what's outside the building. Now check this one out. It just turns off.
Maybe a cat.
Whoa! Okay, like they're having technical difficulties with their fake fucking windows. Oh,
kids are the problem.
the kids are the problem. Let's learn why the kids are the problem. I would love to hear this.
I mean, all joking aside, they're the problem.
All jokes aside, yes, the kids are the problem. Now, for the reasons, let's go.
If you need a cat or you need a puppy, you don't belong in college.
Now, first of all, no one is talking about needing. The study did not say that college kids need cats to pass their final exams. That's not what it said. It said that having cats on campus helps them study more effectively. It helps them with their schoolwork. It makes their schoolwork better. That's the study. The study is not like, oh, the kid was threatening to jump off the roof of the dormitory unless a cat was delivered to them on a silver platter, right? That's not the story. The story is they do better in school if they're able to have a cat in their room. That's the study. So, and again, this guy, all jokes aside, the kids are the problem. What?
By the way, which was harder, con law or orgo?
I mean, I didn't take organic chem. I took con law and I loved it.
Yeah, con law was great. Big red book. This is an idea of building a society of betas.
Yo. Okay. Society of betas. My evidence for this claim is anybody who wants to have a pet is a beta. So let's just say, right, you work at an animal shelter. That's your job, right? And you know that, like, let's say 4 dogs or cats or whatever are going to be put down, put to sleep, as they say, if they don't find anyone, and you decide to adopt those cats. That makes you a beta. Oh, you know, those poor pit bulls, no one likes pit bulls for whatever fucking reason, right? So they're gonna be killed by the animal, shelter. So you take them home and they live happy lives. You're a beta now. That makes you a beta. Let's say, you know, your 6-year-old daughter wants a dog for her birthday and you get her a dog. Guess what? You're a beta now. That made you a beta. You bought a dog. You have a dog in your house. You're a beta. Beta. Yo, I wish this was all that right-wingers were about. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This is what it is. This is ideal politics. Instead, right-wingers are like, oh, we want to commit a genocide against all queer people. We want to murder black people. We want to kill illegal aliens, as they say. You know, like, that shit, a little crazy. Let's be real. That's a little crazy. But if this is really the only thing that right-wingers did, like, if they're going around calling people beta males for having a dog, right? Like, we'd live in a way better society. Okay, let's scroll this back.
Or go.
I mean, I didn't take organic chem. I took con law and I loved it.
Yeah, con law was great. Big red book. This is an idea of building a society of betas. All right? We've achieved because we're a society of people who look forward, who are entrepreneurs, who go out and find something.
Entrepreneurs are not allowed to have a pet? Oh, you're an entrepreneur, but you have a dog. Checkmate. Oh, you consider yourself a self-employed businessman. But did you know that you have a cat? It appears that I've won the argument.
Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all these innovators out there.
I'm 99% sure that Jeff Bezos has cats, by the way. I've seen photos of Jeff Bezos with cats.
Bill Gates home. They founded something in a garage instead of petting a cat.
Instead of, why is this like, this idea that like petting a cat is like, it requires like 87% of your life. 87% of your life needs to be dedicated to petting a cat. It's not like, oh, there's a cat in the house and every once in a while the cat comes up to you and says hello and you pet their back and then they fuck off and like 5 seconds later. No, that's not the case. Also, I guarantee you these motherfuckers had pets in the house. I guarantee you. I guarantee it. If anyone wants to look this up, I'd love it. Andrew Kohler, $5 super chat. I deny that anyone who says, quote, society of betas in earnest could pass constitutional law. It's a big red book, Andrew. No wonder all he knows is the book is big and red.
programmed a keyboard. Maybe somebody started a manufacturing plant with an idea. Come on, these kids are not the problem. By the way, how do you take care of the cats? How do you take care of the dogs? Where's PETA? And why are you going to hurt the cats and the dogs?
What? Now they're hurting the cats and the dogs? Now, so study. Now again, the Chiron, the whole time, study. Cats on campus help the highly emotional. Conclusion, they're hurting the dogs. Someone call PETA. Where's the animal rights activist? By the way, college is free. Now, again, I don't even know what there else is to say other than...
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
Like, what else? What else could you possibly say about this? Like, study. Cats on campus helps people in their studies. Conclusion. They're murdering animals. The snowflakes are murdering animals at their free college.
By putting bad kids who can't get around life on top.
Why are they bad kids? What does that mean? Anyone who owns a pet is a bad kid? Let's say you were born into a family, right? And you like, let's say you're 6 or 7 years old, right? And your whole life, you've had a dog in your family. Why? Because your parents had that dog before you were born. And then that dog dies. And then you get another dog. And then now you've had a dog your entire life. Entire life. You go to college. You're a bad kid because you had a dog in your house. Your parents bought a dog 3 years before you were born. You're a bad kid. You're a bad kid. I don't know what else to tell you. The fucking fat bald guy on fucking Fox News said you're a bad kid. You're a beta because your parents had a dog in the house when you were born. That makes you a beta now. You're a bad kid. By the way, why are you murdering animals at college? You're a bad kid. What? Like, yo, this is psychosis. Like, I need, like, textbook, DSM-5. Look it up. Psychosis. Psychosis. Look up the definition of psychosis in the DSM-5. That's what this is. These people belong in straitjackets, not on television. But let's continue. We got 15 seconds left.
Top of them. Come on, really?
Well, I'm
Give
sure
the
there'll
cats
be
a break.
protests from all the kids with allergies, so just wait for the backlash.
That too.
This bitch, look at her face. She's like, yeah. Oh, owned. 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 I won the argument. The betas can't take me. I won the argument. People that are allergic to cats, they're going to get offended at an optional program that they can opt out of or opt into if they want to that involve cats. Someone who's allergic is going to be is going to provide backlash against the college because the college gave someone else in another dormitory a cat. And look at this bitch, her face. She's so proud. This is her moment. She did it. She won. Checkmate. Checkmate. Some people are allergic to cats and therefore don't need to have cats. Boom. Some people are allergic to peanuts. Let's ban peanuts. Some people are allergic to dogs. Let's ban dogs. Some people are allergic to gluten. Let's ban gluten. I mean, hey, you heard it on Fox News. There's going to be backlash, right?
Allergies, so just wait for the backlash.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah, the other side of the snowflakes that can't handle it. All right, we're outnumbered in just a moment.
Again, I don't even know what to say. Really, I don't know what to say. Like, again, look it up. Google, open a new tab. DSM-5 psychosis. That's it. That's all I got. There's nothing else. So, Jesus fuck.